Hey there guys, thanks for coming back to the channel today. Good to have you. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to all my crazy Cricketeer stuff. And welcome back, by the way. Today we're going to be doing a distressed American flag because honestly, out of everyone in America, who doesn't feel distressed right now with everything going on with the election, with the riots, with the other crazy stuff with the coronavirus still seems like it went away, but it's actually not, and it's actually making its way back. Good times. Not really, but I mean, you can't be depressed about it, I guess. So anyway, this is my distressed American flag that I'm gonna make. I already made one of these before, but I made it kind of wonky. I made it to where each and every one of these colors was its own separate piece, and it seems like it would work really nicely like that, right? No worries, you don't have to answer. But the problem was with mine that I did all these little stars as separate little stars, and it was a super pain to weed it out and to not like have them disappear in the mix of all the other stuff that you're weeding out, as well as each one of these stripes was its own stripe, and which they are now as well, but I did something a little different. I think you're gonna like it. I'll tell you more about that in just a minute. So stay tuned, hope you enjoyed the video, and please, again, don't forget to like and subscribe. And I hope that this video helps you in some way, shape, or form, because it's taken me about 8 months to really start figuring this part of it out with the vinyl and with everything to help make the stickers stronger and not just fall apart at the earliest glance at touching it, really, without Mod Podging it or anything like that. So anyways, stay tuned. We'll see you in a second. So guys, first let's talk about this setup on here. So normally what I learned when I first did this was that you do one color at a time, alright? And if it's a huge project where it takes up the entire 12 inches by 12 inches of this mat, then please, by all means, do one color at a time, because it's going to be very difficult to do like, oh, a little circle here, a little circle there, and get it all situated where it's just like that. But since I'm doing distressed American flag, which is just, I'm just having it be, I think it's 3 inches by like 1.5 inches or 1 3/4 or something like that. So I have plenty of mat to kind of put the different colors everywhere and all over. So since I have so much room, I decided I was going to put all 3 on there, and I've been doing this with the smaller projects like this just so I don't have to weed it out and then take it off, and then okay, I'm going to put this aside, and okay, it's the red's turn, you put the red on, then do it all over again. It just takes forever. This way you just have to literally hit the little arrow thingy, and then it comes out. It says, okay, red's turn. You put it back up there, hit the little arrow thingy, and it pulls back in, cuts the red, and then you can weed out your whole project at the same time, and then just go right into transfer tape and putting it all in the layers and everything. So let me show you how I designed it on the actual iPad over here that I'm using. Okay, there's the iPad. So let's see here. So I have the white. Now, as you can tell, the white is all one solid piece. Okay, I went in there and I took any little holes or anything that were in there, and I took it out, and I made it all solid. Yeah, it still has little jagged lines over here because that is still the other end of the flag that's super like chewed up, and I guess that's why they call it the distressed flag. But anyways, that's that. So this is my little secret for that part, is to make the base of your sticker one solid piece, no matter what color it is, whatever it is, but whatever your base is going to be, do all one solid color. And make sure, well, I guess it helps if you want it to stay longer to have the more permanent, quote unquote permanent vinyl. That way, well, hopefully it won't come off for a little while. And I've come to learn that the vinyl stick to themselves really well, but if you have even a non-permanent vinyl, it sticks to itself a heck of a lot better than it does to any other material, any other object or anything. So anyway, so that's my white, and I'm gonna do my red. So can't really tell right now, but I'm gonna zoom in. The red, have it right there. It's really hard to see, I don't know why. Maybe you can see that a little better. So the red, I just have it literally in the same position as it is in the mat, white and red, and I very carefully matched up where it's all going to be. Same with the blue. I have the blue down here exactly where it is on the mat. Here's the mat again. So I have it on 6 right here, boom, and I have 6 right there, and it's between 6 and 7, 6 and 7, we're golden. So that's really how I do that, so I make sure that I don't waste a bunch of time and I can just do all of it and then weed it all at the same time. So anyways, let's get to cutting, shall we? So just like always, you're going to pair your Cricut. I have the Cricut Maker, so that's why it's Maker. And it's going to load, and then I'm going to pick what material I'm using. So of course I'm using vinyl, and my heavy chipboard is saved here. If any of you have seen my heavy chipboard video, thank you for watching it. It was definitely a learning experience, to say the least. So if you haven't, go check it out if you're ever thinking about doing a heavy chipboard. It's interesting stuff. So anyways, here is your little selection there. So I'm going to do vinyl, boom. Now I'm going to do remember material settings, since I'm doing all three colors in the same material, and that way I don't have to continue to click vinyl and then all that stuff. It just goes straight to, okay, insert the mat with the vinyl on it and press the go button. So let's switch over to that now, shall we? Alrighty, here we go. So I can't remember if I said this or not. I know I said that I was feeling patriotic, but I'm actually making this for a different YouTube channel. I'll put a link down in the description below. As I was recording the video that you're watching right now of making the distressed American flag, I got a text asking for an additional item, which is the 3%ers, as well as the We the People vinyls. So I made those for them as well, and here in a second you'll see the actual design and the process of the Cricut cutting it out, and it went really well. And then I'll do a quick little thing about how I weeded it all out as well. Ready? So totally rookie move. Let me show you what I did here. I'm gonna get one of my handy dandy little pick tools here. Now this little fella, the one I just did, I of course brushed it because I was excited and I saw, like, I don't know if you can tell, it's supposed to be a complete circle right there on the top part as well. And it I didn't put the vinyl up high enough, so it didn't stay. It still makes a small circle, so that's nice. See that there's the other part of the circle that was supposed to stay. So oh well, it cut off like half the words, so there's no saving that. But, or at least a large portion of the words, I shouldn't say half, because there's still all the words right on the bottom, but I'm just not going to deal with it. So Next, we're going to use the transfer tape on the distressed American flag. So choose the top layer first, and then make sure you press it down, and make sure you line up the layers as exact as you can. They're not always going to be perfect, but make sure you do the best you can, especially when you're putting the top layers onto the solid bottom piece, like I discussed earlier, because you're not really going to be able to get those off again. So do your best. It looks like I went really fast, but I sped this up a lot. So, all right, here comes the We the People, and the 3%ers one. This part goes pretty quick because just one layer, and bada bing, bada boom, we're done. Anyways, guys, if you guys like these stickers or any of these stickers, please let me know. I'll be happy to make any of these for you. I only charge a couple bucks, but here's actually a picture of the other YouTube channel's project. I think it turned out quite nice. They helped them and put it on and everything, so it went well. Anyways, I'll put a link in the description. Go check out their channel too, please. Thanks, guys.